We're going to be showing how to use ChatGPT to record your meetings. Think about if you guys want to record a meeting on Zoom and you don't really have any other AI programs, you can actually record meetings on Zoom with ChatGPT. It will listen to your system's audio. So you guys might want to turn off your VoiceOver. This is only available on the Mac. New features come to Mac first. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how to record meetings in ChatGPT. Spotlight.
Spotlight.
Command space.
Spotlight.
And I'm going to type in ChatGPT.
A-T. GPT. Chat. Chat edit text.
Okay. I'm in the prompt window. I just had to do a quick update. So we're back in ChatGPT where we belong. And let's go ahead. I'm not going to do a full interface tour, but let's just do a fast, brief, lightning one. So I'm at the full
screen, but
make it full
chat
screen for everybody. And then VO right.
Attach button. Edit text.
Well, of course, there's the prompt field. I'm going to go right.
Attach button.
Attach. You can attach links.
Search button.
Search. Deep research and web and things.
Deep research button.
I guess those are two separate things. So
4.0 options button.
4.0 is the model. We're not worried about any of this today. I could do a whole demo on ChatGPT for Mac, but that's not what we're doing today. So
record meeting button.
Record meeting. Now, here's the thing. I believe this is available for Plus and EDU and other users. I'm actually on a team account, so that's why I have this access. But team accounts had it first, and I believe it's going to Plus and EDU. Not sure, actually. But I have it, and we're going to show you guys how it works before you have it so that you're not alarmed and confused when you have it. So this actually came out about a month ago, and I am super excited that it's out so that you guys can be able to, record meetings. What we're going to do is we're going to hit that record meeting button.
System dialog 001. Ask before recording others. 0. Open select.
Okay, so we heard a lot of text. Let's go ahead and break it up. So we have 001, right? That's how long it's been recording. And that says ask to record others, saying like, hey, if you're recording people, you might want to let them know. And then it said like system dialogue. So this is actually presented in a system dialogue. So this is going to be presented in a way that you guys can be able to VO left and VO right through that. Well, what I recommend for y'all is if you are doing this, remember, because it's actually recording me right now. So if you're actually doing this, I would recommend that you are able to just turn off VoiceOver if you can. Now, if you're screen sharing and other things, that may not work. But if you're listening to a general meeting or something, or maybe a session at convention that's virtual, just turn off VoiceOver. That way you could just have it recording and things like that, and you don't have to worry about it. Now, in terms of time, I found that it can record as long as you want, but I found that 2-hour meetings is probably the max that I've had good luck with. I've tried others that are longer, and it just has not worked. But that does not mean it won't work. And of course, I also found that Zoom meetings or other virtual meetings are better. Doing it in person is not the best. Maybe if the person was close to you, but if it's like far away, that's not going to work too well. And you can also save it to a Word document or Google Drive, but you can actually use ChatGPT connectors to be able to connect your Google Drive or other services. And this can actually create like Word documents or other things that you can upload to Google Drive. Okay, so I'm just talking, yapping. And I'm going to go ahead and end the meeting recording in about a couple of seconds. Before I do that, it can also create summaries of that meeting, right? So it can create the summary and create notes, and you can actually prompt it. So let's go ahead and end it, and I'll show you what to do.
2. Text stop button.
There's a 2, 0. It's 0 to 10, like it kept repeating and interrupting. So we're going to hit stop.
Open 2. Resume button. Send button.
I'm going to hit send. What we're going to do. I'm sending it off.
Open 2. Resume. 47% progress indicator.
So it's converting it and doing all of its little
window toolbar.
Okay. Now I'm going to go in
verticals. Here. No action available. Collection.
Interact with this.
Actions available. Let me know if you want more details on transcription tools or meeting recording best practices. Text what are the best settings for recording virtual meetings.
It's going to start reading, so I'm going to go VO left.
Let me know if you want. Action added. Let me know if you want. Let me know if you want.
Okay, so I guess
let me know if out of edit text.
Now, I don't really care about this. I'm going to actually prompt it and say,
P E E
please
A E P G I V E
give
E M E A D
a
E T A I
detailed,
E E D. The tail lead.
oops,
Spin E E L I A T E D D E T A I E the U M A R S I A K A R E S P U E E T put I N R O U E N T D E N E N I it I E O R N A
formatted.
T E I A with A E A D I N G S A and I E A S easy O U U N D E R S T A N D understand. Period. Please give me a detailed summary I can share. Put in Word document. Ensure it is formatted with headings and is easy to understand.
Okay, so just press enter to send. It's going to respond. Now, this ChatGPT Mac app is not the easiest to navigate. It really needs a lot of work. So I've actually found this part rather difficult. So I'll try to explain this the best that I can, but honestly, it can be very difficult. So let's see if we can do it.
No action available.
No action.
Added to selection 2 items selected.
You see how it does that?
3 items selected. Out of. Scroll to bottom, but no action available. 3 items selected.
Okay. So maybe what I can
Window
do,
spots tool. No items in
I can't
Windows.
do that either.
Toolbar
Wait.
items. Edit text. Group. Empty scroll closing. Here's the detailed summary in the Word document format with clear headings and bullet points for easy sharing. Download recording underscore 4 items selected.
Hey,
4 items and
so you see, this is really actually pretty difficult. I could probably go like on ChatGPT for the web, and it will actually. This is honestly what I recommend because, like I said, this is really difficult, and maybe better Mac users than I will have a better solution for this. But this is kind of pretty difficult because like I can see the summary, but it says 4 items selected, 4 items selected, and it's just difficult, right? But it actually did save the Word documents. I'm going to my Windows computer real quick because I generally use Windows. I
blank
use Mac when I need
desktop.
to.
Windows
What I actually recommend doing is going to like the browser or some other place. I'm just on my parallel Windows computer, and I'm going to go ahead and download it from there. The actual process of sending it off is fine, but when you're actually trying to read something and being able to decipher it, that's when it gets a little bit difficult for us to be able to see the results because you have to interact with the empty collection and then it has 4 items selected and it can be very, very hard to navigate. So let me go ahead and go to ChatGPT and show you guys how I can download it.
C cat A T GPT.com select chat.com selected.
It's
Chat
my
section
NVDA.
multi-line editable chat GPT document. Out of section blank. Chat history heading left. Chat history navigation landmark chat complementary landmark chats heading level 2 link menu button collect link recording and transcription tip for virtual meetings. Heading level 2 chats.
That's
Link
what it's
recording.
called.
Record main landmark section. Out of
Well,
section
I
button
just
share.
go up here. I go to my,
Clickable section multi-line
edit
editable ask anything.
fields,
Out of section button edit in canvas. Button read aloud. Button go to respond. Button copy. Clickable button. Clickable link download recording and transcription tips.
download it.
This dialog is not currently focused.
So I'll have a generic name. So recall, like I said, I'm sorry if the speech was a little fast, but what I do is I go to chatgpt.com, I go to my chat history, and then I go to the bottom. So I press E, and then I press up, arrow a couple times, and I hit download. Much easier than the Mac version, right? And I could have done this on the Mac browser, but I just happened to have Windows open, and I just switched over there. So if you're having trouble with this, you can record on the Mac, but then if you want to actually see the information, I would highly recommend going to another browser or another place and being able to actually download it because it's hard to do it on the Mac. I've been able to do it a couple times, but it's difficult because you have to try to navigate. It says 4 items selected, and I can't actually read everything. People may have a better solution than I do, and if they do, I'd love to hear
Button
it.
clear all table with 8 rows. Row 1 column 1 link recording and transcription column 2 from link HTTPS column 3 button copy download link button show in folder.
Show
Show
in
in folder.
folder,
Download file explorer. Recording and transcription tip.
open it in Word.
Opening Word. Recording and transcription tip compatibility mode work. Recording and transcription tip for virtual meetings. Heading level 1 June 22nd, 2025, 1:50 p.m. CDT.
So it has actually the date and time, which is really awesome. You always want to have your notes have date and time, right?
Heading
So
level 1 overall summary. This
overall,
discussion shares best practices for recording virtual meetings, emphasizing
let me actually, there we go.
accessibility and quality. It included advice on notifying participants, adjusting voiceover.
Wow, very detailed like this. Talk about voiceover and notifying participants. Yeah, I talked about that.
Settings. Choosing optimal environment for clear audio and using integrated tools to save.
Choosing optimal environments for audio and
Transcripts and generate summaries.
save transcripts and generate
Heading
summaries.
level 1 key points.
Key
Bullet
points.
always ask permission before recording others in a meeting.
Yep, always ask permission before recording others.
Bullet if using voiceover, consider turning it off during recording to avoid audio.
If using voiceover, Consider turning it off to avoid
Interruptions.
audio
Bullet
interruptions.
virtual meetings. E.G. Zoom. Provide better audio recording quality than in person.
Virtual meetings, E.G Zoom provide better audio recording quality than in person.
Settings.
Yes, and settings. So, I mean, this is really detailed, right? I'd be able to understand everything. So let's keep
Bullet
going.
avoid recording in person unless participants are close to the recording device.
Avoid recording in person unless they are close to the recording device. Yep, definitely recommend that.
Bullet recordings can be saved directly to Google Drive or exported as Word documents.
They can be saved to Google Drive or exported as Word documents. I usually recommend exporting to Word.
Bullet tools can generate meeting summaries and notes from the audio recording.
Tools can generate summaries and meeting. Yep, they can. I mean, tools in terms of like doing the prompts. I'm not exactly sure where that one came from specifically, but who knows?
Automatically. Heading level 1 action items.
Action
The future
items.
demonstration will cover saving recordings to Google Drive and exporting to Word.
A future demonstration will cover saving Word and exporting to Google Drive. We're actually covering that right now, so I'm not exactly sure. I think that got mixed up a little bit.
Documents. Heading level 1 open questions.
Open
Bullet,
questions.
what are the best practices for recording longer meetings beyond 2 hours?
What are the best practices for recording meetings longer than 2 hours? I don't know. This is just an open question, so I'm glad I kind of mentioned that. Okay.
Bullet, how can audio quality be improved when recording in-person meetings?
How can audio quality be improved by recording in-person meetings?
Bullet, how can audio quality be improved when recording in-person meetings?
Okay, so that's the end. So, was this a good summary? Yes. Is this something you can do if you really need to record something? Yes. Like you could do it just in class. Obviously, like make sure you tell people, right? But this is something that you can definitely do. And, if you're at college or other institution, take advantage of it because what you can do is actually have the students be able to take notes at the style that they want, right? So you could have it just say, make the notes like question and answer based, like for my flashcards. Right, so I just kinda did a simple outline here, but you can actually customize your notes in any way you want. Okay, so this is a very powerful, powerful, powerful thing, and I highly recommend taking advantage of it and seeing what it can do for you. This is a basic demo, but I hope this helped you and to see how it works for your meetings.
Num lock on.